If you are driving a newer Ford Expedition or a Lincoln Navigator, you really need to keep watching this video. That's because Ford Motor Company, the maker of both of these vehicles, is telling us that the engines in these cars have a chance of catching on fire. In this video, I'm going to break down everything that you need to know about the safety recall, what Ford is telling us, what your legal rights are, and most importantly, what you should be doing next. My name is Sina Rez Law. I'm a lemon lawyer here in Santa Monica, California. If you're not familiar with lemon law, it's a law that allows consumers to get compensation from the manufacturer if their vehicle is problematic or defective. I've been practicing lemon law for nearly a decade, and I've helped my clients get refunds from nearly every major manufacturer, including Ford. So here's what we know so far. The safety recall affects about 40,000 vehicles, and the concern in the recall is that the engines of these vehicles may catch on fire. This is not some hypothetical risk that an engine may catch on fire. There have been, as of the date of this video, 16 reported cases of engine fires. And the scary thing is that 12 of those 16 cases involve vehicles where the engine was completely off. Here is what Ford is telling us. They're telling us that this is an incredibly urgent recall. They are saying that drivers can continue driving their vehicles, but they should not park them indoors or near a structure, and that's in fear of the vehicle actually catching on fire and then that fire spreading to a structure like a home or apartment building. Here's the tricky part. According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, that's a government entity that watches over vehicles and vehicle safety, Ford does not know exactly what's going on. They do not know the precise cause of these fires, and they don't have a remedy. Usually when I hear this, I start to think that it's going to be at least several weeks or maybe months before Ford actually identifies the problem and comes up with a solution. In situations like this, it's not uncommon for the manufacturer to come up with a software update. A software update is in many ways like putting a band-aid on the problem. It can limit the car's performance in an effort to then also minimize the risk that the car catches on fire. We saw this exact strategy used by GM with respect to the Chevy Bolt, which is another vehicle that's a fire risk. Ford has said that as of May 23rd, 2022, it will be notifying owners of the affected vehicles in the mail about the recall. They will tell them that there's an ongoing investigation going on and that the vehicle owners or lessees will continue to get updates from Ford about the recall. If you bought or leased a 2021 Ford Expedition or Lincoln Navigator, you have certain legal rights. Those rights come under the lemon law. So the lemon law allows you to get a refund if your vehicle is determined to be a lemon. So what's a lemon? A lemon is basically a vehicle that the manufacturer, through its dealerships, cannot repair in a reasonable number of attempts or a reasonable amount of time. In simpler terms, if you have a car that has too many problems or the problems can't get fixed in a reasonable amount of time, and especially if they affect safety like this one, you may be entitled to a full refund of the money that you spent on your vehicle. One of my favorite things about the lemon law is whether you own or lease a lemon, you are entitled to hire a lawyer and make the manufacturer pay your legal expenses, meaning that you will pay absolutely nothing for an attorney. The very first thing you should do is to find out if this recall actually applies to your vehicle. You can find this out by going to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration's website, typing in your VIN, and it will tell you if your vehicle has been affected. I'll include a link on exactly where you can go to find this out in the description of this video. If you don't know what your VIN number is, it's an identifying number related to your vehicle. It's specific to your car only. And you can find that in the door jamb of the vehicle, sometimes in the window, on the registration, or on the purchase contract of the vehicle, or any repair orders that you may have. You definitely don't want to park your vehicle inside a garage or directly next to your home. That's because if it catches on fire, the last thing you want is that fire to spread to another structure. Personally, I wouldn't put any very young children or elderly family members in the vehicle. That's because in case there is a fire and you need to make a quick exit, it may be a struggle to get out an older family member that may have mobility issues or a child that's strapped into a car seat. If you're driving a 2021 Lincoln Navigator or Ford Expedition, I would strongly recommend that you reach out to a lemon lawyer such as myself. There is a ton of advice that we can share that is tough to cram into a short video like this one. All of our consultations are absolutely free, so there really is no reason not to reach out and speak with an attorney to find out exactly what your rights are. I will include a link in the description below that will allow you to schedule a consultation to speak with me directly. My name is Sina Rez Law, and this is not legal advice.
I'm a bad bitch every day of the week. If up on the mic, they gon' play it on repeat. Cash 100 milli check.